It's May 15, 2022. Let's start the updates with the raspberry. Here are the new canes, still getting taller. And here are the older canes with the flower buds. Not seeing any flowers that have opened yet. And over here's the asparagus. The asparagus sprouts are actually taller than me now. I have to look up to film right here. And down here you can see some of the asparagus leaves. And over here some of the asparagus flowers that have opened. Looks kind of yellow. And also behind the asparagus are the potato. Looks like they're growing very nicely. Mulberry looks about the same, growing very slowly still. Grapes also look about the same. Those bunches of buds that looks like flowers are still looking about the same. Moved green onion over here, and as you can see, it's gonna flower again. It's not giving up. Here's the blueberry. You can see a lot of flowers forming all over the plants. Here's a lot more of the flowers. And the rhubarb, I think all of the flowers are pretty much opened. This one is getting really tall, and it's kind of leaning. Here's the wildflowers. Here are probably the California poppy seedlings. Here's more of the California poppy seedlings. And this is the lacy phacelia seedling. Looks very healthy. And here's some of the seedlings with white spots on the leaves. Looks pretty cool. And here's another one. The vegetables are doing very well. Broccolini is growing faster and faster. The flowers are gonna open pretty soon. I think I should harvest them also pretty soon. Lots more flower forming down below. The sweet pea is doing very well too. You can see the plants are really grabbing onto the trellis, and the vines are getting longer. This pepper still looks about the same. Not a lot of new growth. Same as this one. Flower still looks pretty much the same. Jalapeno, also same thing. Tomato, however, you can see there's a lot more growth. And also this flower looks like it's gonna open really soon. Maybe it has opened already. Here's all the bulb plants again. And here's the rosemary that just planted a few weeks ago. Not too much new growth yet. And here's the peony. The plant is getting really big. And here's the bud. Looks like this one is opening. You can see the brighter pink petals and inside of the flower buds. This one, I think it's also opening a little bit. Very excited for the flowers. And over here's the lavender. You can see the flowers are developing nicely. And we're probably gonna get a lot this year as well. Here's more of the flower buds. Here's the patio. The serviceberry tree is getting very big. And here are the hydrangea flowers. This bunch over here, if you look closely, you can see some of the flowers are slowly opening. And over here's the lily of the valley. Not a lot of flower this year, which is kind of surprising. And I'm actually going to show you some of the flower spikes actually did not develop completely. They actually died, and I'm not really sure why. Like right here, you can see this one over here is dead. The flowers did not open at all. So it might be the wetness, or I don't know. And here are the herbs. Mints are doing very well. Lots of new growth. Thyme is also doing pretty well. And I want to replace those basils. And here I got some of more healthy looking ones. This is the Thai basil. And here's the purple basil. And here's the, not sure if it's the same, but it's probably sweet basil. I wanted to replace those were dead. And I got a new plant over here. This one produces edible flowers. And you can see the pineapple is still flowering. Most of the flowers on the top looks like they have faded and turned pink, but there's more flowers at the bottom that's going to open.